Hello and welcome back. Today in this video we are going to talk about another storage option in the Docker called bind mount. So let's start. As always, we are going to start with the introduction, and here I have 6 points about bind mounts. A file or directory on the host machine is mounted into the container. Here the process is really very simple. Inside your Docker host, create any directory and mount this directory into your container. Here we do not need to create any volume. We can use any directory of the Docker host. Bind mount have limited functionality compared to the volumes. Here it is a simple process to store data from the container. Here we are not creating any volumes in advance. We are just creating simple folder, so we are not using any Docker CLI. When we are creating folder, we are always creating this folder or a directory inside our Docker host. So we are totally dependent on the file system of Docker host, because directory will be created inside Docker host file system. This particular option is available since early days of Docker. Many corporate companies having a bind mount option, and they are using this from years. If we are talking about new production or people who is now creating a Docker infrastructure, definitely they will use Docker volume. But older infrastructures, they have this bind mount option available, and they are using this from years. Bind mount may be stored anywhere on the host file system. Whatever the directory that you will create, it will mount it. If you are developing new Docker application, consider using named volumes instead. So for new application or for new infrastructure, volumes are always there, and they are using this. This is older solutions. Early days of Docker started with this. Bind mount can be mounted into the multiple containers simultaneously. So again, it is actually providing shared storage functionality like volumes. Now here we have commands. First of all, we need to create folder, and then we need to mount it. So here we have Docker run it container name mount type equal to bind, and the source path to your directory and the target. Okay. So let's do one thing. Let's create one folder. Right now I am inside my root users home directory. If you will see this, here we have pwd. I am inside root, and here I am going to create one directory. Let's say that my data. It is just a simple directory, and we have the path, right, that it will be /root/my data. Now we are going to create this particular container. So the commands are very simple. Okay, now let's do this. First of all, docker run --name. Here we are going to create a container with the name C1. Mount type bind, and the source will be our my data volume. So it will be /root/my data, and the target will be temp and shared. Now this is a container folder, okay, and Ubuntu and bin/bash. So we got our container. If you look at this, this is actually container ID, and we are now inside the container. Now if I want to store data inside this particular bind mount directory, I can go to the /tmp.
Sorry guys, sorry to disturb you. I know you all are enjoying the session and suddenly it stopped. But if you want full video, or if you want full Docker course having 130 plus videos including projects, you can become our community member. Enrollment link is in description. Moreover, We also provide 24/7 support, weekly lifetime live session with Bhavesh Atara, updates and completion certification as well. Still you have any queries regarding it, you can contact me on my personal number. Thank you.